Hey guys, welcome back to Beekeeper Tarot. My name is Alan. I hope you are all doing as well as you can. Well, actually, I hope you're doing okay and keeping safe amongst all this insanity. Actually, speaking about insanity, I woke up early this morning, maybe about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been thinking about this channel and where do we go from here with regards to all the crap that's going on. And yeah, I was just thinking about what is the best approach that I can have and we can have together on this channel where we can help each other and form a community. And I've sort of been thinking about a few ideas, and I thought I'd have a chat to my guides and have a chat to Spirit, and I pulled some cards. So if you go down to the community section of this page, you'll see a little post that I did where I've actually taken a picture of the spread, and I've just recreated that spread now. I've got to head off soon, but I've just recreated that spread now, and I just want to actually physically talk to you about it. So um, my my thing with the channel is well, actually, I'll do the spread first. Okay. So the signifier card of the spread is the Three of Cups, and I think this is where we get together and we chat amongst each other and we build each other up and we support the little victories that we're having, and it's a nice cozy kind of environment. um, because I do think that right now it's really important that we really remain community, and we remain within ourselves, and we remain together, if you know what I mean. I think that's just really important because there's all sorts of insanity happening around the world. Apart from the USA, there's Ukraine and there's Gaza and what's happening with Iran and just all that mess. So I think right now, irrespective of all of that, I think it's just really important that we stick around together, because underneath it is the Three of Swords, because we are dealing with mental crap right now. And you could say that this might refer to three people in particular, if you know who I mean, to do with the US election as well, and some influences and a technical person. Um, but there is a lot of crap going on right now, and I think because of that, and it is a tough time. There is a lot of anguish, and I think that's why it's really important that we stick together. Um, because in a way, things have ended. In a way, I think there's change going on. This is the Ten of Swords, and I kind of think that as Democrats and as people that would associate with Democrats, the result of this election, this is how I think we feel. And it was, in so many ways, it was the worst case scenario. But I think this is symbolic of that election. It's like it's done now. It's like it's done, and we just have to try and learn to deal with it, and just to accept that we got a few swords, um, and just to kind of work through that process. Because that, if you think about this card here, there's you can see, if you look at the clouds, you can see that there's the beginning of the light of day. And so I think that's where we are at as a community, because we've been trying to get some kind of balance, especially, let's say this is the Justice card, right? So in particular, especially with regards to the legal system, and we've got to try and create some balance, because right now there's a gross imbalance. But I think that's also what we're dealing with, because if you think about it, this is the base of the deck, the Moon card. There's a lot of insanity going on right now, and a lot of stuff that's coming up from the bottom of the swamp. And I think that's kind of the reality right now. We don't have a clear vision of where all this is going. Everything is in shadows. And I think that's part of the reason why this is so unnerving, especially for our friends and my friends that live in the States, and the people that support this channel and other channels, like our community that lives in the States. Like it's just a really murky, horrible time. But at the bottom of that, I got the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess can mean lots of things, but I think with regards to us as a community, this is where we tap into our energy. We tap into spirit. We tap into our intuition. We tap into the divine. And if you look at this card here, you can see that this figure, this lady, she's kind of rising above it. Like she looks like she's got a free spirit. And I think in a way, that's what happens when we honestly tap into our intuition and into spirit and into the ethos of this community and to the collective energy. It is in a way, it is a releasing thing because we're thinking about things in another way. And the funny thing about, well, not the funny thing, but the thing that struck me about this reading was when I did it this morning, and like I said, it's on my community page. Like my thing is there are lots of people out there right now that are doing daily readings on the Yeti, as Lena would call him, on the Orange Menace. There's a number of political readers that are doing daily readings on him, and they do a great job. They do a phenomenal job. But for me, where I feel in regards to all of that, and as you know, like I probably post every couple of days or maybe once a week or twice a week, and then I'll come on for a bit more. Then I go away again and I come back. Like I don't want to dedicate this channel to Trump because I don't want to waste my energy on him. Like it's so draining for me talking about him all the time. I mean, there will be times when I will read about him and what's going on in the States, absolutely. But I don't want it to be, and this is just for me, where oh, he did this, let's read about this. He did that, let's read about this. Oh, he did this afternoon, let's read about this. Oh, he did this tonight, let's read about this. Oh, he tweeted this at 3 o'clock in the morning, let's read about that. What did that mean? I just think he just for me, it's like he sucks the oxygen out of the room. And I kind of think with all the insanity going on right now, because like he's picking all these very odd people to fill these cabinet positions, which I won't go into. But the thing is, the way that I'm thinking about it just for this channel, and like I said, I fully respect that there are readers that are going into the nitty-gritty of all of that, and there are plenty of them out there. And I think that they are doing a great job, like absolute kudos to them. But I feel that my role in all of this is just to create a supportive environment where we can just check on each other and check on the community, and we can talk about how we deal with it. Because at the end of the day, we can't control what he's doing. And unfortunately, he was elected. Unless something changes between now and then, I don't know. But the reality is that he's, unfortunately, if nothing changes, he's going to be the next president for however long that lasts. And that's another question. And I think that's where the uncertainty lies. And that's where it's like, what do we do? How do we go from here? And so I'd like to take you down the river sometimes. I'd like to have a chat. We can talk about tarot, how we can use tarot in our lives to help ourselves. Like when we're doing our individual readings, we can explore stuff like that. And I kind of think that, like I said, we can just really create that community where we support each other. Because I do really love this community, and I feel I owe this community a lot, and I owe all of you a lot because you have decided to follow me, and I'm very grateful for that. So that's my thing. That's where I'm at right now. And like I said, in as much as I don't read about him every day or that mess, I don't want to because I don't want to add to the fuel of that. Having said that, there's plenty of other readers out there that are doing a fantastic job, but I feel that my place is in a different place to that. And so, if you're still willing to stay with me, I still will be here. And but I'm just gonna, I'm with all this insanity, I'm not going to be reading about him every single time I do a reading, um, because other people are doing it, and they're doing a great job. And I want to create a space away from all that. I want to create a space where we can talk about other things and read about other things, and an esoteric space where we can just tap in on each other and just check that we're all doing okay, and just form that real community of kindness and love and compassion for each other. And like I said, I will read about him obviously, but I won't be doing it all the time because I need to have a break from it too. In as much as I think it is horrible what's going on, and I'd hate to be living under it like I really would, but this is affecting the whole community. And I think we all have to be honest with how it's affecting us and how we're going to deal with it. So that's my take home. I love you all dearly. I care about you very much. So please stay safe. And I just wanted to have that chat and explain that reading, and I hope that you will respect that. Um, yeah, like I said, it's just that I've got to be honest with myself, and that's what I think the intuitive hits that I'm getting. That's how I feel as your friend, as a fellow tarot reader and part of this beautiful community. This is how I feel I can help the most, by focusing on building people up and creating that community, and working with the tools of how we deal with this mess and what we can do esoterically, as well as the political stuff, which I will keep doing, but just not all the time. I hope that's okay, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. Um, I've got to run away. I'm having lunch with a friend of mine, so I'm going to bolt. Um, love you to bits, guys, and thank you very much for supporting the channel. And I'm still here, and we're in this together. Okay, I'll be back soon, guys. Okay, bye. Where is the off switch? Here it is. See you guys.